to realm of enchantments. Once upon a time, in a place called the realm of enchantments, there was a magical timber called the Whispering Woods. It had special trees with candescent leaves and friendly broods like brownies and timber spirits. In this magical timber, there was a kind and wise critter named Elara. She took care of the timber and kept it safe from people who might use its magic for bad effects. One day, Elara heard a boy named Liam calling for help. He'd accidentally ended up in the realm kilometer of enchantments while looking for magic. Liam had a good heart and did not want to harm anything in this magical place. Elara and Liam became close friends and had many exciting adventures together. Liam discovered the enchanted secrets of the forest, where trees could speak, and he shared stories about his own world with Elara. But as time passed, Liam started missing his family and his own home. The magic of the realm of enchantments could not replace them. One night, Liam talked to Elara and told her how important he missed his family. He wanted to go back home, indeed though it meant leaving his new friend and the magical place before. Elara and Liam went on an adventure together, having lots of fun while facing challenges. Eventually, they set up a special doorway under the big oak tree where Elara lived. It could take Liam back to his world. With a sad farewell, Liam stepped through the doorway and returned home. He carried with him the recollections of the realm of enchantments and his fellowship with Elara. Elara stayed in her magical timber, knowing that indeed though they were piecemeal, their fellowship would always connect their two worlds. And anyone who visited the realm of enchantments would learn about the power of believing in magic and the magic of fellowship. Moral: respect the enchantment of great friendships and the force of heartfelt belief. Elara and Liam's enthralling voyage across the realm of enchantments shows us that even the most amazing journeys cannot replace the love and connections we have in our own homes. We learn the value of honoring our wishes, respecting friendship, and recognizing the eternal charm that spans dimensions, leaving an unforgettable stamp on our hearts via their sincere departure. 03 Ailey's Whimsical Dream, a Wonderland. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Ailey. She was veritably curious and loved to explore. One sunny day, while sitting with her family near a swash, Ailey saw a white rabbit wearing a fancy fleece and holding a watch. The rabbit looked at his watch and said, "I am late." Ailey could not repel her curiosity and decided to follow the rabbit. He hopped into a rabbit hole, and without allowing, Ailey jumped in after him. As she fell down the rabbit hole, Ailey set herself up in a strange and magical place called Wonderland. There, she met talking creatures and strange brutes like the Cheshire Cat, who could evaporate into thin air, and the frenetic Hatter, who was always having tea parties. Ailey also encountered a veritably tyrannous queen of hearts who loved to play croquet with flamingo mallets and wanted to cut off everyone's heads. In Wonderland, the effects did not make important sense. Ailey would occasionally grow veritably altitudinous or veritably small by eating or drinking strange effects she set up. It was all relatively confusing, but also veritably instigative. Ailey went on numerous adventures, but in the end, she woke up by the beachfront, coming to her family. It had all been a dream. Ailey realized that occasionally, indeed in our wildest dreams, effects can get veritably silly and puzzling. Although it was just a dream, Ailey would always recall her adventures in Wonderland and the awful, capricious brutes she met. It inspired her to use her creativity and sense of wonder in her daily life. Moral: find wonder in the ordinary. Alice's dream in Wonderland teaches us to infuse creativity and curiosity into our everyday lives, turning the mundane into the extraordinary and cherishing the magic in every moment. 04. The Little Mermaid. Once there lived a youthful naiad named Marina. She had a lovely green tail and a beautiful voice. Marina frequently watched vessels pass by and was conceived by the world above the water. One day, she set up a golden crown in the ocean, which belonged to a shipwrecked Napoleon named Alexander. Marina kept it as a secret treasure. Marina saved Alexander from drowning one night, and they fell in love. But she could not be with him as a naiad, so she made a deal with an ocean witch to come mortal. In return, she lost her voice. Marina and Alexander's love grew, indeed though she could not speak. To break the curse, she had to kiss him before daylight. But the ocean witch tricked them, and another girl kissed Alexander. Agonized, Marina returned to the ocean, where her family ate her back. She sang beautiful songs to the ocean and set up happiness in her aquatic home. And so, the little naiad's story became a tale of love, immolation, and the magic of the ocean. 5. Pooh's Sweet Adventure. Once upon a time, in a cozy timber called the 100-Acre Wood, there lived a bear named Winnie the Pooh. Pooh was a friendly bear who loved honey more than anything in the world. One sunny morning, Pooh's stylish friend, Christopher Robin, came to visit. Christopher Robin was a kind boy who loved going on adventures with Pooh. Pooh, Christopher Robin said, "Let's go on a honey quest moment." Pooh's eyes sparkled with excitement. Oh, that sounds like a grand idea. So, the two musketeers set off into the timber. Along the way, they met their other musketeers like Piglet, Tigger, and Eeyore. Everyone wanted to join the honey quest. Ultimately, they set up a big tree with a beehive full of honey. Pooh, being the bold of them all, used a long stick to gently take the beehive. The notions got a little worried and started buzzing around. Tigger bounced around to distract them, and Eeyore swatted them down with his tail. With the honey safely in their handbasket, they all went back to Pooh's house for fun and games. They ate sandwiches and succulent honey, and it was the most stylish mess ever. Pooh looked at his musketeers and said, "Adventures are indeed sweeter when participating with musketeers." And from that day on, they had numerous adventures together, always knowing that fellowship was the sweetest thing in the 100-Acre Wood. They lived happily ever after. Moral: adventures are sweeter with friends. Winnie the Pooh's tale highlights the joy of camaraderie and the sweetness of friendship, reminding us that the bonds we create make life truly special.